Hello everyone, hello and welcome back to Age of Engineering with Jason McRae. Yes, that's me in our new weird looking home with lots of rooms and places where, well, I need to go to get stuff and running back and forth. But hey, it's pretty much how it normally works, right? In normal places, you don't have everything at one place. Whatever. So, welcome back, guys. Welcome back. So, last time, what we did is we moved the things over here. And as you can see, I did some work off camera. So, let me start with the insides. Over here, I have the storage room, so I have the stuff a little bit more organized, should I say. Over here, I have made this room with a Seared Furnace. So this is how you build. This is the smallest version of Seared Furnace. If you don't know, you basically put a seared brick on the bottom and surround it. There is no brick over here. So it's basically like this weirdly shaped thing. You know what, let's do this, because I don't have any blocks on me. And it doesn't require 2 tanks, you can have only 1, but I put 2 here because like it can hold more lava. And this is, you can call it a normal furnace on drugs. So the way this guy works is, let me actually get some iron or something I'm processing here, copper currently. I've been mining, guys, don't worry. So this guy works in a way of like furnace, yeah, as I said, furnace on drugs. So it basically smelts items directly from, like you would do it in normal furnace. There you go. Isn't it great? It is, right? But on top of that, what you can do is, look at this. 16 items per slot. So literally what I can do, I can just shove it here. It will take some time, definitely, but great thing is it is faster than this. And on top of that, we don't need to worry about alloying. The only thing which is a downside of this is the automation, because you can't really automate it with the hoppers. You can automate the insertion of the items with the hopper, but if you will put the hopper underneath it, it will just suck out these things. So what you would need to do is do some filters and that sort of shenanigans. But yeah, this is very, very useful, and of course I can just do this to spread it out a little bit and it just works. Or obviously you can just drag in here and just do it this way. It works perfectly fine. Yeah. Cool. So that's a new thing here. I also, yeah, I said that I moved the stuff from here there. Over here, I haven't done anything new. But if you will go outside, I upgraded my water wheels just a little bit. And I really mean just a little bit. So if I will show you, I basically added 2 more. Hello, Spidey. I will kill you if you don't mind. So I added 2 more of these. I also moved it to look a little bit better, so it's not like flat on the wall, because I would have troubles of transferring the power. And I changed the power cube for the LV capacitor over there. And it's generating something around 90-ish RF or IF or whatever is it called in this in immersive engineering. And I'm distributing it via cables with these cables because I found it's a little bit cheaper actually, because basically what I need is just a wire, which is 1 copper plate if you will like break it down, and 2 Restonia crystals instead of 3 Restonia crystals, and 6 glass per 1 piece of cable. You have fair distance with this, so that's great. And I built myself an energizer to power up the items like the calculators. And speaking of the calculators, I made myself a bag. This is not from the calculator, but I have put my calculators in the bag. So I have a backpack with all the tools I will ever need. And we can even upgrade it to 1 tier higher, which I might do if I will find fancy. So that's pretty much what I have done in between the recordings. I still need to kind of get used to where the stuff is, but hey, shouldn't be too much of an issue. So today what I would like to do is continue pretty much in this room. Well, we will be going there because of the plates and stuff, but over here I would like to get a couple things. Very first thing is I was thinking about something better to produce power, because since we are going to the empowering age, which is the main thing is Empower, which uses shit ton of energy. So I was thinking, okay, to produce a bit more energy, then making more and more of these, because like this is good, but if I would be about to make like 2 times more, it would just probably start looking weird and stuff. So I was thinking, okay, Canola from Actual Additions is very good energy source, but problem with that is we need a oil generator, which requires the empowered canola seed. So we first really need to set up the empower. But I think actually I could do this because the fermenter is not a problem. Yeah. So I could eventually do that, but we first need to start with the Empower. So let's stop babbling and let's start actually crafting what we need. So before we will go and make ourselves the Empower, because if you look, this guy requires a battery. The battery requires, amongst other things, the energy module, which requires purified coal. So to get the purified coal, we need enriched coal, which can be get from coal dust. These 2 recipes doesn't work. It's a little bug that they show in, but they do not work. So we need to go with this recipe, which is a coal coke, which we are making, and coal dust. This coal dust is not a normal coal dust, but it's gotten from prune seeds. I think I pronounced it correctly. Prune, yeah, these guys, the prune seeds. These guys can be get from coal coke and broccoli seeds? I don't think I can find them in Word. And to get broccoli, oh yeah, so broccoli seeds is just seeds and pumpkin inside the calculator. So yeah, that's pretty much easy to do, and the best way to farm the seeds is an automated way. So for that, our option is a basic greenhouse. So this is the very first thing I'm going to do today. And I already spent like 8 minutes of babbling, so let's... Again? Come on, game. So for this, I need some canola seeds, I need peat, I need the prune seeds, and I will need industrial hemp. So everything is pretty much easy to get. I am not growing canola, which I should, but yeah, and we also need some peat, which is a bog earth with some water near it. So I was thinking about like making 4 greenhouses, because like they are fairly small, the basic ones, and the advanced ones we can't craft yet, so I'm going with 4. So we need 4 pieces of peat, 4 prune seeds, 4 crystallized canola seed, and 4 industrial hemp. So let's start with the peat. For that, I don't really remember what is required for the bog earth. So it's dirt, sand, and water. Not a problem. Dirt, sand, and bucket, 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 bucket. Bucket? Yes. 50 different tries to get the bucket, yeah. And also I should make myself... Is there actually... I don't know if there is any like infinite water, like a block, like a sink or something like that. If there is, make sure to let me know, because that would be kinda nice to have. Because like running outside to some pool of water to get some water is very annoying. Okay, so let's get myself the the bog earth. Okay, wrong way around, that's as always, and I get 6, so that's pretty much, I think that's all what we need. If I will need more, then I can always like do some crafting and like do some stuff. So let's just get the water here. And let's place the bog earth around it. I think this should work. Should turn eventually into peat. I think. Let's actually read the guide just to make sure. Placed next to water within a range of 2 blocks. Yeah. Alright, so whilst this is happening, let's get the prune seeds, which I need a seed, normal seed. There is a food chest, so normal seeds, not a problem. And I will also need the stupid pumpkin seeds. Is there a way to get the pumpkin seeds, or I need to run around? Time for a little bit of little adventures for the pumpkin seeds. Alright. So let me just run around and hopefully I will get some pumpkin seeds in no time. So I'll be right back. Alright guys, so good thing to note, if you are looking for pumpkins, just go to the mining age and just run one direction from the portal and you will eventually find some. Because I was a little bit worried that I will not find pumpkins, because I really don't know if they spawn in like normal biomes or they need to be like in specific biomes and stuff. So yeah. I got 4, which we can turn into, I think it each into 4 seeds, which is great. So now I should be able to make the prune seeds. So let's quickly jump back home. So I also went around and collected some canola because we will need it, of course. So let's just put this in. Let's get the pumpkin seeds. And I said I'm going with 4, so let's grab myself a... Is it a normal calculator? So, boom, boom, yeah. So we need broccoli, which is 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And then the broccoli seeds with a coal coke will give me the prune seeds. I should have some coal coke here. Yeah. So let's get 4. So, boom, boom. 4 prune seeds. There we go. I'm not going to plant them because there's no need for me to plant them just yet. And then it was the industrial hemp, which I do have, and the peat. So do I have everything? Yeah. So now I just need the crystallized canola seeds, which is not a problem. So let's just put what I don't need here. So I need this, this, this. Pumpkin seeds can go there. Mob drops can go here. Glass bottle. Oh yeah, I killed the witch because she was annoying. So I need the crystallized canola seeds, which is easy to get. Just atomic reconstruct it. There we go. And now I'm just waiting for the peat, which is still taking some time. Nope, don't you dare to blow. There we go. Also, one thing I need to change. Controls. No, it's not in controls, it's in the video. Yeah, attack indicator crosshair. I'm just used to seeing it on the crosshair, not on the bottom where I have items. When I'm fighting monsters, I don't need to see my items, so yeah. Anyway, back when I have the peat. And probably the rest, because the rest is just energy and enriched gold and reinforced iron block, which is actually something that I haven't showed you yet. So this is just made in the calculator from 1 iron ingot, 1 reinforced stone. You will get 1, or I can make myself a stone separator, which will give me 4 from 1 iron ore. And this guy requires 1 of these and 2 of these and some of that. Compressed cobalt. Yeah. Alright, just a quick note, guys, if you are about to do the same as I'm doing, you need 4 compressed coal balls, which are taking ages if you do it like coal by coal. So what I recommend is make a coal block and then shove it into Separator. It's going to take the same time and it will get 9. So just, yeah, don't be stupid as I was right now, because I was like waiting and just, yeah. Anyway, I should have enough to make the 2 power cubes. There we go. And then it's the power cubes, reinforced iron and reinforced stone, which gives me a stone separator, which I assume I can just put here, and it requires RF. So let's get a connector. I do not have here. Yeah. So let's make a connector. Alright, so wire connector. Let's plonk it on top of this and connect it to the relay. There we go. I think you can have unlimited cables on the relay, so it's cool. And now what I can do is take a iron ore and put the iron ore in here, and it should give me 4 reinforced iron. So it's a better way to get it. You can use it for a couple other things, which is mainly like not much of the things. But hey, we can make a lantern. That's nice. We can diamond. Okay. And you get also small stone, which you can use for making CF powder. So good and good. Anyway, so back to the crafting of the basic greenhouse. The peat is still not done, so yeah, I need lots of these. So I get 4, I will need a bit more, right? Okay, I must say that it takes a very, very long time. Right, so I got just the 2 peat, so I'm just going to leave it, and we can make at least the 2 greenhouses. So let's put it in, and 1, 2 basic greenhouses. So these guys, they do require power, and they do require 2, well, you can place it inside, but it will be a greenhouse inside a house, which kind of doesn't make sense, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have it outside, and this really looks like a good like open space. I know I said I will be expanding this room, so I might move the greenhouses over here. This is too small area. I mean, I can put them here actually, because I'm not going to expand the tree farm, or well, the trees. So let's clear this area. And let's put down the greenhouses. So I will go something like this. Let's see. Alright, so 1 greenhouse will be like here. There we go. I will need to fill this hole with blocks, because it's a ugly hole. Right, so this is 1 greenhouse, then I will have 1 greenhouse over here, but I just, well, maybe I need to move it a little bit more. You know what, let's move it a little tiny bit more back, just in case I don't want to like be it too intrusive. Alright, so this is going to be 1, and 2, 3. Come on, there's so many grass around here. So this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So here. Yeah. So these are the 2. I will probably need to get rid of this. So these guys, they do require power. So I need to get them some. They don't require that much, but they need some. And I will need the wires as well, so 3 it should be enough. So let's go outside. Is it daytime still? Yes, it is. So good. And I see we have another peat up and ready. That's great. So let's see. I will have the cube. I will have another 1 cube for these 2 and another cube for the second greenhouses. So I want to do this. Let's dig a trench for the cables to go. Right. So let's get the cables. It doesn't, as I said, it doesn't require that much power, so the first cables are going to work just fine. If I have enough, I need 1 more for here and 1 more for the cube, because I will have the cube like sitting here. Right, I decided to do it a little bit differently. I am not going to use the cables because it's just too annoying to craft, and actually it's also fairly expensive. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a power cube in the middle. I will have a connector here on the bottom side. This needs to be set to output mode. And I have 2 connectors there, so I just need a relay like on the ground. It's not a relay, I need this guy here. Now I can connect it together, so you belong here. So boom, 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 and boom, boom. So this is all connected, and actually it should be receiving power. No? No? Not going to receive power? You do not like immersive engineering? Power cube? Okay. Fuck you then. So let me make the capacitor instead. Alright, so now this guy is getting power. Nice, and I want to see if this guy will give me the power. So I need to click it to this. And are you receiving power? No, so this needs to be connector. Alright, I just wanted to test it. So it means I will need a relay on the ground. And now I can connect this, 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 and this. Are we getting power? Yes! Awesome. So now I should be able to cover this. So we'll not see any wiring at all. There will be only a battery visible, which is great. And I will have the 2 more over here on the side, where I will run the cable from there to this, and it will be great. So now we can actually start setting up the greenhouses. Alright, let's have a little nom. And now, to set up the greenhouses, it's not a very hard thing to do. All you need is to get some wood and some glass. So I'm cooking the glass in the furnace, so let's just get some wood. Because, like, the greenhouse is a building, so it's not a single block. It's actually a building, so I need to make the building from something. And for that something, I'm going to use wood, which is the actually only thing that can be used for that. Alright, let's get the glass, and that should be all for at least the 2. So you need some wood, like logs, you will need some glass, you will need some planks, and you will need some stairs. You can check it over here so you can see it needs logs, stairs, planks, and glass. You can use anything you want. So you can have it multicolored if you want. So I'm just going to put this here, 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 here. There we go. And it costs around 11,000 RF to build. So let's click build. Nice. Awesome. And this is my greenhouse. It's probably missing stairs. There we go. So, yeah. If you miss something, you just click rebuild and it will finish it up. Also, if you will break a piece and you will want to rebuild it, just click on rebuild and it will do it for you. Nice, and you can easily just click to demolish and it will just break it down. So let's do the same for this guy. Of course, I should take these out. So boom, boom, boom. Built. Oh, missing one stair. Okay, you can shift right click it if it doesn't want to build, so you can shift right click it to see what's wrong. So it doesn't require 56, wiki is wrong, it requires 57. Right, there we go. And it's a small greenhouse. Cool. So only thing that is not being placed in there is a door, which we can easily just get and place it there, so it looks a little bit like a finished building, right? Not with a hole in the backside. And as you can see, it's very small, so you can pretty much have only 8 in here. But it is a automated farm, so it will just grow crops, and the crops will pop out from this side. I think it should like change to the wood itself. I don't know. Maybe it's not implemented in 1.10. I don't know. But yeah, now we can grow seeds and stuff. Isn't that great? Another greenhouse has been made. Now I need chests because it needs to kind of spit out the items, and if you will not use a chest, it will just like really spit it out literally on the ground. And now that I think of it, I should have like rotate it. Because of the chest. Because I'm not actually going to walk inside, in it, right? Yeah. But hey, now I can actually get my prune seeds and plant them there, because that's, I think, the only place they grow as well. So it's not like we wasted the resources for just something fancy. We actually really needed that. Alright, so let's get the prune seeds, which is the broccoli. I'm going with 16, so the 2... I actually am not going with 16 because I have only 12 pumpkins. So let's get just 1 for now. So prune seeds, there we go. And let's also get myself the fertilizer. Oops, not you. Yeah, you want you. Because the fertilizer works, so cool. And put in the prune seeds, and they are getting planted, and when they will grow, they will be deposited into the chest. Cool, cool, cool. So that means I can just walk here and just keep these guys growing like there's no tomorrow. Cool. I don't know if they will give me seeds actually. Can I turn this into no? So we will get the coal dust, which we can in the calculator with the coal coke and coal dust we can get enriched coal, which is well, fairly good fuel source because it has burn time of 5000. Coal coke has 3.2, so that's that. And why we were doing all of this? Because of the stupid battery. Because we need the energy module, for which we need a power cube, for which I need more stuffs. And we need actually purified coal, which is enriched coal with enriched gold ingot. Holy crap, there's a lot of crafting. I'm thinking, let's see, calculator. Well, if I will do this, dynamic calculator? Yeah, it counts as a normal and scientific. Yeah, so what's involved in this? because it would be nice to have everything like in one place and maybe even automate. I need diamond, not a problem. Reinforced stone, not a problem. Atomic module, okay. We will need to work with these for a little bit longer. There, definitely I can get myself 1, 2, 3, 4, because that's how much we will get from the enriching. So 1 of these, 4 of these, come on, boom. Oh, actually it's 1 and 1, all right. Now I can smelt it. Yeah, there's more glass, so I can smelt this. And we can get the purified gold, which is whopping 10,000 burn. Oh, it's in scientific, sorry. Yeah, this is why, like, yeah, they look the same, and there is like no real indication what you need. So 10,000 burn time, which is just glorious. But we are going to use this to make ourselves a energy module with the power cube. Alright, so let me do some off-camera maintenance and we'll continue in a bit.